All right. Call Halam Yahweh Bashim Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Honors and salutations. The awesome Say Akim out here pushing this truth on the four corners in sincerity. All right. We the Hebrew Israelite. We come out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America according to the Bible, man. And right now, you know, our people like, yo, you living in some real serious times, man. All right. Every time you turn on the news, man, it's a different prophecy being fulfilled.
That's right.
All right. But we're going to basically get into, you know, when you first start coming into this knowledge and all that.
It's
You're
recording.
not even on camera.
No, you're not even on camera.
I know.
You bad as shit.
But yo, we're going to get into when you first come into the truth, man. Like the way you got to conduct yourself, man. Because you got dudes that been in the truth for a while, you know, and they think that they might know more than you, or they better than you because they celebrate a high holy day better than you.
The book of Galatians, chapter 2 and verse 16. Oh.
Somebody, you done yet? Oh, sorry.
Because I
Last Thursday.
15. From the book of Colossians, chapter 2 and verse 15. And having spoiled principalities and powers, he made a shoe of them openly, triumphing over them in it. Verse 16. Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink or in respect of an holy day, or of the new moon, or of the Sabbath days. Verse 17. Colossians chapter 2, verse 16. Let no man therefore judge you in meat or in drink or in respect of a holy day, or of the new moon, or of the Sabbath days.
That's right, man. So when you first come in, you know, you might slip up or whatever. You don't know when the high holy days are or whatever. But Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man, you know, like he's dealing with brothers, you know, so to speak, accordingly, man. You know, because you're gonna have, like right now it's the 11th hour, man. All right, so you're gonna have brothers coming in late, and do them dudes get a chance to celebrate the Sabbath, the Passover, Hanukkah, and all those things? No, they don't get a chance to. But you got certain dudes, man, they be like, yo, man, I know more than that guy, man. You know? The Sabbath was this day, that day, man. You can't judge a brother when they just come in, man. Because you still got to get rid of that old man. You know? Just like you had when you had the guy that was on the cross. All right? And he prayed to Yahweh Shai at the very last minute. And he believed, man. You know? Because you're going to have brothers believing at the last minute. All right?
Verse 17. Which are a shadow of things to come.
That's right. That's the shadow of things to come, man. All right? So that's like a little small thing to come. Because when we get, when the Most High destroys this place, when Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai destroys this place and puts us back in our right mind, it ain't going to be no question of when the Sabbath is. All right? It ain't going to be no question of when the new moon is, man. All right? He's going to put it on your inward parts. All right? But these bodies that we in right now is susceptible to go off, man. You know? But you got dudes that act like they holier than the next man, man. You can't do that. All right? We are, like a matter of fact, what Yahweh Shai said itself, man. He said the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And that's when he went to go get put on that cross, man. All right? When he went to go get put on that cross, that's what he said to Yahweh. And in all Yahweh Shah glory, that's something that he said, man.
But the body is of Christ.
That's right, I'm not sure.
Let no man beguile you of your reward in a voluntary humility.
Yo.
Verse 17, which are a shadow of things to come.
That's right.
But the body of Christ. Salakia, but the body is of Christ.
That's right.
Verse 18, let no man beguile you of your reward.
That's right. So don't let no man trick you out of your reward, man. And what's your reward? That's getting to the kingdom, man. All right? Getting into the kingdom of heaven. And right now, it starts right now, man. Because the kingdom of heaven starts with the Israelites, man. And that starts with the 144,000 chosen.
That's right.
No, the elect. And then you got their families, man. All right? But it starts with them. All right? And the kingdom of heaven is a rulership. That's a mentality. All right? But you got dudes now that sit there and teach all different type of doctrines. You know? They teach all different type of doctrines to try to beguile you the same way they did Eve. That's why Yahweh Bashim Yahushua looks at the men, you know, as they were women, man. Because our people are prone to go off, man.
That's right.
And that's what they do.
Let no man beguile you of your reward in the voluntary humility and worshiping of angels.
That's right. So you got dudes, man, just like now. All right? You got the Christmas holiday. And what people like to do on the top of their tree, they put either a star or they put an angel on there, man. So that's worshiping the angel. When the angels are just like us, man. All right? So if you really go into it, when it talks about the fallen angels, that's talking about you Negroes, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's what that's talking about. All right? Why? Because the Lord, from the beginning, he chose a certain amount of angels to come down here, man. Even who people ignorantly call Jesus Christ walk the earth like a man.
That's right.
And that's the Lord's son. All right? That's his son. So if he put his son down here to walk as a man, how much more than us, man? Why you think you better than the Lord, man?
Intruding into those things which he has not seen, vainly puffed up by his fleshy mind.
That's right. Vainly puffed up by your fleshly mind, man. All right? It says vainly puffed up by your fleshly mind. Because a dude could get some type of knowledge and everything, but you see it all the time. All right? And because they got their little measurement, they think that they're better than another dude, man. Like, yo, I know this, I know that. All right? That don't mean nothing. All right? Because it says the Lord used the wise of this world to make it foolishness, man. So if you out there, you know what I'm saying, teaching and all that, and you puffed up, then guess what? It doesn't mean anything, man. Read that one more time, Baba Kashar.
From the top, please.
No, what you just read.
Intruding into those things which he hath not seen.
That's right.
Vainly puffed up by his fleshy mind.
That's right. Vainly puffed up, man. That's man. By your fleshly mind, man.
And not holding the head, from which all the body by joints and bands, having nourishment ministered and knit together, increaseth with the increase of God.
That's right.
Wherefore, if ye be dead with Christ from rudiments of the world, why, as though living in the world, are ye subject to ordinances?
That's right. So you gotta be dead from the things that go on in this place, man.
That's right.
You know? Because our people, like, they love, matter of fact, I watched the video from the apostles and elders earlier. You know? Matter of fact, apostles to heart. And dudes talking about they love the things that go on in this world, man. You know? Because you get your welfare, you know? You got your jobs and everything, but you got all types of kickback from America, man. You know? So that's what makes our people real comfortable in that comfortable state. But once all these things is taken away from them, then the things are going to hit the fan. All right? Like matter of fact, you turn on the news, now it's so serious, all right, that everything is in your regular news now, man.
That's right.
You used to have to go on Fox 20, Salakia. You used to have to go on Russia Today. But you got everything in your news today, man. Matter of fact, a major event was they trying to have the UN coming to Chicago. But Chicago is a major town with a lot of murder, man. All right? And like they say, order out of chaos. So Chicago right now is chaotic. You know? And the people in Philadelphia, y'all just fortunate that things really haven't hit here yet, man.
That's right.
But those things are coming here. Like I was talking to a guy that looked like an Edomite earlier. You know? And he mentioned something about, we was talking about current events. And I told him, like, yo, all those things, they always like to say a third world country, things like that. All right? And I told him, man, those things are coming right here to America. Then you had another dude in there, and he was a military guy, man. You know? Then the dude at my job, his nephew is he got sent to the military. Matter of fact, soon as Christmas is over, all right, he's getting sent over there to the Middle East, man, to fight this war, man. Matter of fact, grab 2 Corinthians 10 and 4.
Is it a second?
10 and 4.
That's what I was saying. So like, I'm thinking it's the regular
As a matter of fact, the brother about to bring out, you know, because matter of fact, when you first come in, man, like you still got that old man on you, man. You know? So you gotta put that old man aside.
I said, that's it.
You know? Because you got, you know, like last week we had an incident. But that's about nothing. You know? But you gotta always remember, man, we transitioning to that new man. But I'm not saying let nobody put their hands on you, nothing like that, man. But you got dudes like right now, like I'll be feeling this way. I'll be like, man, I want Israel to be right, man. I want to get out there and F somebody up. But you can't do that. That's how you got these niggas now, man. They walk around, somebody got my pistol on it and all that. How you walk around? So yo, you got dudes walking around, they talking about they got their little pistol and all that. You know? But with that they can't do nothing. Go ahead, bring that out. 10:4, right?
In the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 10 and verse 4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
That's right. But, nah, suck it over.
2 Corinthians, chapter 10 and verse 2. Salakia, chapter 10 and verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal,
That's right.
but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
That's right, man. So the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. Like you had a dude walk past here like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. We was out here talking. And dude was like, yo, we was talking about the cops and all that. He's
Right.
like, yo, that's why I keep mines on me. Alright? So how you gonna walk around talking about you keep your pistol on you and all that? You know, when that's Esau's blessing. You know? That's Esau's blessing.
That's right.
So just like right now, you got dudes that walk around, you know, with their little pistols, but as soon as they see the military tanks come out, they gonna start bitching,
That's right.
you know? And nowadays, niggas got them little guns, man. Them Johns all rusty, you know? But you might have a dude that went to the military in order to take care of his gun or whatever. But still, it says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. All right? That's why we out here right now.
That's
pulling
right.
down strongholds, man. And what's a stronghold? A stronghold is having dudes believe that they African Americans, you know, that America's gonna last forever. You know? All things like that, man. Because they put those things on your mind, man. Alright?
Second Chronicle, chapter 10 and verse 5. Oh, Salakia, 2 Corinthians, chapter 10 and verse 5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exhaleth.
That's right.
Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God.
Damn. Yo, read that one more time, bro. Go with the top.
Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God.
That's right, man. So that's what we out here doing, man. We casting down the imagination of the so-called white man.
That's right.
All right? Because the imagination of the so-called white man is to still have us in slavery. The imagination of the so-called white man is to exterminate all you Israelites, man.
That's
of the
right.
12 tribes, which is on that sign right there, man. That's the imagination of the so-called white man. You know? That's why right now you got Donald Trump. Yeah,
Nobody
you
just
see
shaking
that?
his head.
Yo,
Yeah, he
exactly.
just said,
You got a Moabite just walk by shaking his head like, yeah.
Right, that's right.
Because you got all these other nations, man.
Exactly what they do.
Like they sick of America, man. They sick of America's bullshit. You know? You so-called white people is done, man.
That's right.
Y'all need to realize that your kingdom is coming to an end, man. All right? That's a brother. Shalom, brother. Slow. So yeah, like this so-called white man, you know, his rulership is at the end, man. You know? But we casting down their imagination. Matter of fact, you know where it's at in Job? We'll talk about before we because an imagination for the so-called white man is to have the whole population in concentration camps.
That's right.
Which they already have right now. You know? They got them concentration camps right now waiting to fill it up with you. Matter of fact, it's for you Negroes, first of all. But Esau don't care about themselves so much. They're going to throw their own people in there.
That's right.
You know? But that's an imagination. All right? That doesn't mean that it's going to happen. And like we said last week, and I'm going to keep saying it while we in the season, you know, you got these people out here that's all into their little holiday shopping. You know, which the new year doesn't even come in to after January 1st. That's around the time of the Passover, man.
That's right.
Even Moab know that, man. Moab got enough mind to know that that like you can't have a new year in the dead of winter, man.
About to say, that's when Yahweh Shai was born.
That's right.
Around the springtime. Because if you read, if you dissect the scriptures, it tells you that when Yahweh Shai was born, that there was lambs and goats around.
Right.
They don't go around in the winter time. It was the springtime, things spring forth. You know?
That's right.
Matter of fact. Now, read that one more time.
From the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 10 and verse. I keep saying Chronicles. It's like it, bro. I keep saying Chronicles also. From the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 10 and verse 5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of God.
Right.
And
Damn. Oh, go ahead.
That's even the message.
and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ.
That's right, Marcia. But yo, it said every imagination against the Most High, man. Right? But check this out, because they got all these things set up and planned for it, right? But what? Look,
Bring it out.
Now this what the Lord said about once Esau put everything in order and they got their plans and all that, like, yo, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do that. Watch.
Job chapter 20, verse 22.
Huh.
In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in strength. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Damn.
When he is about to fill his belly, God, Yahweh, shall cast the fury of his wrath
Good.
upon him,
That's right.
and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
Yo, read that one more time.
God. Or if you can get Slakia, it links up. 1 Thessalonians 5:3.
Oh man.
Job
Yeah.
chapter 20, verse 22. And the fullness of his sufficiency.
In the fullness of his sufficiency. So that's like right now, you know, Donald Trump, you know, we got the elite, they like, yo, we about to do this. So they hype right now. So they think that these things are really going to happen. Why? Because Yahweh Shah put it on their mind to do these things, you know? So they're thinking like, yo, this is, I'm going to do that. No.
It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in strength. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Then it said, every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Right? So you look at all these other nations that's around America. Which if you look at the map and all that, the globe and everything, all these other nations are surrounding America. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? They like all of them, America got their hand in basically saying the pot, right? So you got matter of fact, the reason why they really going at North Korea, because North Korea is one of the only places that don't have an international bank.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So now the Rothschilds like, yo, we gotta get our hands in that. You know, that's why I says woe to him that increases was not his. No, it's, yeah, you're right. But yeah, well, so it's federal, but it's the same thing because that's the international. But the federal bank has nothing to do with America. You know what I'm saying? They call it the Federal Reserve, but that bank actually belongs to the Rothschild, the Rockefeller.
That's right.
1%, and that's how they get their whole currency. They want one world currency. How do you do that? You gotta put a bank in these places. You know. So Kim Jong-un not doing nothing wrong. You know. But it say all of them going to turn on him. Right? They're not even Israel, which is the so-called land of Israel. And they're going to shoot missiles at America too. Go ahead,
That's right. It says, I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna read it, and I'm gonna start from 23. Job 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly.
That's right. So when it's saying when he's about to fill his belly, that's talking about when he's about to put all these things in order. Everything that you're hearing right now on the news, like yo, they got the RFID microchip, right? They just put this whole internet thing into place. Now they talking about you gonna have to pay money to put out news. Why are they doing that? Why? Because we on YouTube, right? The truth is coming out. So the so-called white man, the whole reason why the Lord he made the internet is for our sake, and we can get that in the scripture when it talks about the unicorn. All right, and the internet. No, what the Lord say he's gonna make us fishers for men. Right now, if you look at the globe and how they got the World Wide Web and the net and all that, it looks like a net. So if you was a fisher back in that time, right, you would throw your net out and draw fish, right? So right now we out here drawing fish, right? We fishing. There's gonna come a time when it's not gonna be no more fishing, you know?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
If I can add a point, because the Lord said in the scriptures that before the Lord comes back, this word shall be preached across the four corners of the earth. It shall spread. And now that's why the Lord gave us the internet. Because in the ancient time, we used to walk and travel on foot. But we can't walk across the ocean now. That's why you got brothers out there. But, I'm going to get that.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, kind. Left